replay. Just know that I do not know how long this video is going to be. We are just going to kick it. As you can see, I have some notes prepared for you guys, but excuse me, while I give everyone a chance to come in, I'm going to go ahead and undo these braids that I have in my head. Okay. Hello. As you can see, we have some class going on in here. Hello, family. How are you? Give me a 2 if you are doing okay. Today, we are going to get into hair growth. If you want to know why your hair is not growing and why you are constantly running into roadblocks with your hair growth, then I am going to do the best that I can to answer those questions for you. But I do also want you guys to know, even though you already know this, we are at home. I'm at my house. We're not in my room today because my kids are on break, so I have my office back. But we're still at my house. Ooh, this is just the hair that I had from when I was shedding this time around. So I want us to get into hair growth. So right now, give me a 3, and let's be honest. Everybody keep it 100. Give me a 3 right now if you feel like no matter what you're doing, your hair will not grow. Okay. Okay. So, I know you guys probably cannot see this, but really quick, once this video ends, know that I am going to leave all of this information. One of the PDFs is free, but I am also having a 50% off sale on all of my ebooks, all of them. So I have ebooks that are $12 right now. You can get them for $6. I have ebooks that are $5, and you do the math. All of my ebooks are 50% off. So I really want to break some stuff down to you guys. In the video that I'm going to leave in the description box below, whenever this video ends, I already broke this down to you. You probably can't see this. Take a screenshot right now of this when you watch it on replay, then zoom in on it so you can get it broken down. This is the pronunciation of the word. But in my previous videos, we called it non-comedogenic and regular comedogenic. So comedogenic means that it is a oil or a butter that will block the pores or the follicles. But so I won't have to keep saying that over and over again. We're going to say C and non-C. So we're going to be like C for the oils that will block it, and then non-C for the oils that will. C for the oils that will block the cuticles and pores and follicles, and then non-C for the oils that are fine that will not. Okay, so one of the main reasons why most people cannot get hair growth like they want to is because we are blocking the follicles. So it's literally the same thing as if like you trying to keep somebody, you're hiding from someone, but then every single time you move, you call them and you give them the address. It's the same thing. It's an oxymoron, because as we're trying to grow our hair out, we block the follicle. There is a client that I had yesterday, Monday, whatever the last day was that I was taking coaching calls, right? And we got to the root of her problem very easy. Like very, very easy. And the way we were able to get to the root of her problem, she would follow a regular hair routine. Everything would be fine. But then when she got done, she would end up putting flaxseed oil on her scalp. Now, you hear so much great stuff about flaxseed oil, but because we don't understand the science of hair and because we don't understand herbs and oils and things of that nature, you think just because something has a good property from one aspect of the body that it's good for all aspects of the body. Now, on the on this scale right here, right, on the comedogenic scale, which is a oil that is comedogenic, an oil that is C is an oil that will block the follicles, and the scale goes from 0 to 5. 0 being a oil or a butter that will not block the follicle or the pores, and 5 being a oil that will indefinitely block the pores and the follicles. Now, flaxseed oil is a number 4 on the comedogenic scale. Now, the reason that this is a problem and the reason that the natural hair community has a small flaw that does not have to be a flaw because we can all learn the science of hair. The problem is in the natural hair community, we want to go against science. So in every other form, like all over the rest of your entire body, it's like, okay, you're okay with science on your face. You okay with science on your boobs, with your brain, with your eyes, with everything else. But when it comes to your scalp, that's not something that you want to pay attention to. So the key to having healthy hair growth is very, very simple. It's just as simple as having healthy airflow to the hair follicle and retaining length. How do you retain length? And how do you have easy airflow? You have easy airflow by making sure that you are not clogging the scalp with butters and oils that are very, very high on the comedogenic scale. It's very simple. As long as the oils and butters that you do use do not clog the pores and the follicles, then you'll be fine. So Jamaican black castor oil. I want us to research the science of hair and let's stop this black against white and all. Let's cut it out because it makes no sense. It makes no sense because it has no scientific backing. For example, when I say let's not do the Jamaican black castor oil challenge, when I say don't do it, everybody just naturally gets on the defensive and wants to get upset. What I am saying isn't don't ever use Jamaican black castor oil because it's bad. What I'm saying is you cannot use Jamaican black castor oil every day. Why? Because Jamaican black castor oil, depending on where it's coming from, because unless it's pure and organic and the only property inside of that oil is Jamaican black castor oil, is not only Jamaican black castor oil. And Jamaican black castor oil and castor oil in general, depending on where it's coming from, is anywhere from a 1 to 3 on the comedogenic scale. What does that mean? Yeah, 3 is a low number as it opposes to 5, but if you're using it on the scalp every single day, it builds up. And then whenever I get on here and I say don't use, and I'm going to get to everybody's questions in 1 second. I just want to get through this and then we can shoot away at the questions because I got to bring my hair boom. But whenever I say stuff like don't use petroleum breaks the comedogenic scale, period. It's like a 5 plus on the comedogenic scale. Okay, and so that is why it's imperative for you to learn oils. Hemp seed oil though is a 0 on the scale. 0. So the probability of hemp seed oil clogging the follicles, clogging the pores is slim to nothing, and it is almost immaculate. It almost feels like it's made for high porosity hair. So for all of the people that are like, oh, when I detangle my hair with oil, it doesn't work. You know why it doesn't work? Most of the people that are saying that it doesn't work when you detangle with oil, you're using castor oil or you're using oil that you got from the Walmart because it was on sale, the coconut oil, or you using flaxseed oil because you think because flaxseed oil is good within the body or as a gel that it's good on the scalp, and it is not. Think of the properties of flax seeds. Flax seeds, you can take flax seeds and put it in water and it will make a gel. So understand that the properties of flaxseed oil and the properties of certain oils and certain butters, they're all derived from certain seeds and certain nuts. So it doesn't sound right. So if you guys don't understand and get into the science of hair, we're not going to get anywhere, because bottom line is, most of the people that are telling y'all castor oil, castor oil, castor oil, castor oil, use castor oil again, have never even heard of the word comedogenic. That's just keeping it 100. Most of the people that are telling y'all to use these things don't even know about this scale. This isn't to say anything negative about anyone. This is to say we shouldn't be always like, why are we, okay, standing over here in this corner, if you're a black woman and you say, okay, I don't want to do my hair curly, I want to wear my hair straight because it's easier for me. Why am I then like not a black woman? Or why is it then up for debate? And where is all of this aggression and all of this anger coming from? If someone says like, oh, don't do that, why is everyone so upset? So this is where I want to leave stuff. Let's shoot away at your questions. I'm about to start braiding my hair. Why is you guys, I need you. Okay, let's not talk about, we're not talking about hair. I'm gonna get to you. Hold me for 1 second. For 1 second. I need y'all to get this from the bottom of my soul. I need you to get this. When people say, oh, why are you so intense about stuff? I'm so intense about it because I want black women to be educated. I want us to be educated, and I want us to stop saying certain things because I don't think we realize how crazy we sound to other people. Okay? And I'm going to give you an example why. This is where when you wet your hair, just because somebody is easier, for example, you as a human being, right? So right now, if I come up to you and I push you, you're not going to stand, you ain't going to fall right away. You're going to be able to stand your ground because you're fully alert. You're not paralyzed. You have complete and total control over your brain, over your mind, over your motor skills, over your body, and you can stand your ground, right? But if I give you something to enable your ability to defend yourself, it's going to be easy as hell to whoop your ass. It's going to be easy as hell. I can get you to do whatever I need you to do if I can weaken your defense system. Okay? Does that mean you're a weak person? No, it does not. It means that your defense system has been weakened. Why did I bring this up? I need you to keep that same analogy in your mind when you are thinking about your hair. When y'all are putting water in your hair, it's not better for your hair. It's just easier. Just because something is easier don't mean that it's better. If your kids are in the room, make them leave the room right now. Just because unprotected sex feels better doesn't mean that it's better for you. Period. When you wet your hair, the reason that you are having the illusion that it feels better is because you are paralyzing your hair. When you put water on your hair, you are paralyzing your hair. So for you to say that it's easier, yeah, it's easier because it's paralyzed. All of your hair's defense systems have been demobilized, and now your hair can no longer defend itself. Your hair's cuticle is in place to protect your hair shaft. That's what it's for. Okay, if you need to know what's going on, rewind it, Sugarfoot. That is what your hair shaft, that's what the cuticle is for. Your cuticle is made of dead cells. Dead what cells? Dead keratin cells, because your hair is made up of keratin. Okay? So those dead cells have different levels of porosity. They can either have low porosity, meaning that those cells are tight. It can have medium to normal porosity, which means those cells are pretty loose. Or it can have high porosity hair, like my hair, where they friendly and they let everybody in. That's bottom line. Those are the things that you need to be pressed about. So when you put water on your hair, my love, you are not giving your hair any type of nutrients. And then keep in mind, most of the time, y'all washing y'all hair in the shower. Depending on where you live, there's nothing nutritious about your water. Like, there's nothing nutritious about your water, depending on where you live. All water is doing is breaking the hydrogen bond. That is it. That is it. That is all it's doing. When you are wetting your hair, you are paralyzing and demobilizing your hair and making your hair incapable of defending itself. You are paralyzing the cuticle, making the cuticle completely and totally incapable of defending itself. That's what happens when you wet the hair. It's not easier to manipulate. It is a scientific fact. Just like it's a scientific fact that our babies grow in our uterus, it is a scientific fact. Your hair is weakest when it is wet. Period. Period. And no matter how much y'all want to go back and forth, no matter how much people try to argue about it, any doctor that you go talk to is going to tell you that. And just because y'all see somebody that said, oh, I'm a doctor, and they said that it's the latter, that doesn't mean that their word is bond. Because scientific fact, every book of medicine and cosmetology school, everything, your hair is weakest when it is wet. You guys are not helping your hair by putting tap water on it. Y'all washing y'all hair with tap water, bro. What is nutritious about the tap water that you're putting on your hair? Come on, y'all. Come on for a player. Nah. Okay, y'all need to, and this is another thing. Remember, the captions say, don't come in here if you're sensitive. Everyone is so excited to argue that they miss stuff. It's like people hear me say, don't do it wet, and then you block out everything else that I'm saying, and you just want to talk about detangling wet. I said don't detangle your hair wet. There is a difference between combing your hair and detangling your hair. Detangling would be getting rid of matting, knots, tangles, and things of that nature. I just wash my hair. When I wash my hair, I comb through it for a millisecond, just long enough for me to put my leave-in conditioner in, my heat protector, and blow dry my hair, shaboom, shablam. That's how it goes. The reason that most naturals, and when I tell y'all, like, I've had consults with hundreds of women, everybody is stuck right here. Like, you get right here and you get stuck, and then everybody's hair starts breaking. Why? Because once your hair get right here, it's the perfect length for a top knot. So then you get a top knot and you constantly got it right here. Your hair is always wet. You're always styling it wet. And that stress point right there at the ends, it gets weaker and weaker and weaker. And another thing that y'all don't understand, you can also make the follicle. Everybody thinks about breaking the ends only from the perspective of over manipulation with the hair. But what y'all don't understand is each person walking the face of this earth has approximately 100,000 follicles on their scalp, and each follicle has anywhere from 1 to 4 strands. Over time, even if you do everything right, you'll go from 4 strands per follicle, 3 strands per follicle, 2 strands per follicle, just depending on your body, your genetics, and things of that nature. But a lot of women, especially women, I ain't talking about race, women who wear lace fronts, closures, wigs 24/7 without having a normal regimen for cleansing the scalp and the follicle. Those women are the ones that you're seeing all of this traction alopecia that's just coming out of the woodwork, because all of these women are cutting off the oxygen supply. I can't talk. I'm cutting off my oxygen supply. All of those women are cutting off the oxygen supply to their scalp. So when you cut off the oxygen supply to anything, any living organism, whether it's a plant, a person, an animal, what's going to happen? They're going to die. And that's the same exact thing that's happening. So the natural rhythm of your body, the natural cycles that your body are supposed to have, they end up speeding it up. You end up speeding it up on your own because you block the follicle. For somebody to tell you guys, this is ridiculous. Wearing a wig does not cut off your oxygen. Simone Wade. So before you get blocked, I just want to address this. And not because I'm addressing drama. Anyone who read this, I want you to think about what we just saying. And I want you to use common sense, girl, saying this ridiculous. You ridiculous, and your mama needs to pop your ass in the mouth for saying that and embarrassing her for sending you to school. So this is the thing. So we're going to say that you putting on a wig, right? that has layers of things that clearly cut off oxygen flow. Any wig technician will tell you that. I do them professionally as well, so I'm not speaking against them, Sugarfoot. Why? Because it's part of how I make my money. But I also tell my clients that if you have it on too long, it's gonna cut off your blood circulation. So let's go here. Let's go here. Sugarfoots, sugar tinker toodles, sugar nickels, sugar nips. Listen, if you take some petroleum, right, every day, and you just take petroleum and you put it on your face every single day, like, even if you only take a thin layer and then you just go like this, you just go like that, right? And then that's it. And then you just put a mask on every single day and you don't wash it every day for 3 months. Is that going to cut off your circulation? Yes. Give me a 2 if your answer is yes. If you put on that, even if it's a thin layer, not even Vaseline, like just some oil. You take some oil and you go like this. And you put it all over your face, right? Every single day. For 2 months, because that's 2-3 months, because that's normally how long people leave weaves on. So for 3 months, you doing that, you not washing it, right? What's gonna happen for 3 months? And then you putting a mask on top of that. Even if it's a thin mask, I'm talking like a thin, like nylon mask, okay? Thin lace, sugar foot, sugar toots, sugar nipples, okay? So it's thin, right? But it's still on your face every day for 3 months. So then let me ask you a question. So this is my face, right? The skin that I'm talking about, sugar nipples, sugar nickels, this skin here on my face, this right here, sugar nipples, sugar nickels, this right here is the skin on my scalp. So I want to ask you, sugar lumpkins, sugar nipples lookums, how much space is between this skin here and this skin right here? Let me ask you that. How much space, how many inches, sugar nipples, are between this skin right here on my face and this skin right here on my scalp, sugar nipples? I'm not being a smart ass. I really want to know. Because, and it's not to attack you. I want you, like, this not even for y'all. This is for you. I'm here for the sugar nipples, and I'm here for the people that's here for me, because I want us all to kill these myths. It doesn't make any sense. If you clog the pores on any part of the body and don't give it oxygen flow for months in advance without cleansing it, you're going to block the follicle. So if you disagree, I need you to ask yourself, what separates the skin on your face from the skin on your scalp? If the skin on your face is going to break out if you don't wash it in 3-4 months, if the pores on your face will get clogged, sugar nipples, if you don't wash it for 3 months, could you please explain to me how, even though there's no space between here and here, there's no space, this gonna get clogged, but this not. Come on. That's what I mean. That's why I'm here. I'm here for the grandkids too. Because y'all just want to argue so much. Y'all don't even use common sense. Let's use common sense. This all is common sense, y'all. Common sense. We haven't even got to book work. We haven't gotten to the stuff we learned in cosmetology school. This is common sense, y'all. There's no space between your face and your scalp. What do you mean? If not washing my face for 3 months is going to clog the pores on my face and I'm going to have bumps, why do you think this? And then, ooh, y'all special. Special. Lovely. I used to have clients that came in and I had policy and procedure. I used to get grief about my policy and procedure. People used to be like, oh, she has so many rules. But I had to have rules because I used to have women have weaves in their heads for like 6 months. Or I had one girl specifically had braids in her head for 7 months. All she booked was a silk press. My silk presses took me, at the time, an hour and a half. Excuse me. So all she booked was an hour and a half. And as soon as that hour and a half was up, my next client came in. But when she walked through the door, she had a scarf on. She took her scarf off and she had braids in her head that had been in her head for 6 months. And she's not one of 5. The majority of my clients would do that. Anytime somebody got to make a policy, it means that it's an outlandish amount of people doing it to the point where they're like, okay, let me just make this policy so I can stop having this conversation. And this is the thing. Regardless of what, it doesn't matter. From now on, moderators, I love you. This is an argument-free zone. If I'm saying something that confuses you, like, oh, I never heard of that before, and you want me to elaborate more because you don't understand it and make you feel like, oh, I don't know if that's true, then speak to me like an adult. Use your words. And just be like, hey, girl, like, I never heard that before. Can you explain that a little bit more? Don't just say, that ain't true. That don't even make no sense. And you've never picked up a cosmetology book in your life. Let's stop doing that. Use your words. We're big girls. You got to be 18 to be on YouTube now. You're all big girls. Everybody on here most likely could buy liquor. Or at least you can get in the club. Let's use our words, guys. Yeah. And so today is one of those days that I don't want y'all to feel like I'm entertaining stupid people or anything like that. It's not that, but I am a firm believer in having both edges of the sword, because sometimes I need, oh, I was about to call y'all something bad. Sometimes you need extra people to say something, because look, if you felt the intense desire to say that, it's because in your heart you really believe that stupid shit was true. So I'm the one who would detach that stupid ass myth for you, because y'all not about to be coming in here talking that stupid stuff to me. Okay? If y'all gonna say something, then have some facts, or I'ma chin check you. You better hush. Nah. Whatever y'all do, I don't know nothing about y'all jobs, and I ain't coming nowhere up in y'all job telling y'all how to do nothing up in there. So hush in your mouth, unless you got facts backing you. Thank you. About the nail color. Cyn girl, I got a question. I keep having clumps of products on my hair and I add water to it to lighten up the product and have low porosity hair. Any tips? Okay. You have low porosity hair, which means that you have a cuticle that is shut, that is almost closed all the way, or very, very tightly shut, which means that different products and certain things like that are not going to, it's not going to be easy for them to go in your hair. So heavy oils, heavy butters, and things like that are things that you want to stay away from. This is why the natural, and we're going to talk about the curl type of chart in 1 second. But this is why the curl typing chart and y'all knowing whether or not y'all 4C, 4B, and all of that does not matter. The only thing that matters is your porosity and your density, because knowing your porosity will help you answer that question, and I'm going to explain how. Now that you know that you're low porosity hair, and I already told you about comedogenic oils and butters. So knowing that C, like oils on the CS scale, like the ones that will block the follicle, those are the ones that are going to be a 5. So with you having low porosity hair, all of the oils that you use need to be like a 0 to 1 on that scale. So hemp seed oil is a 0, grapeseed oil is a 1, and stuff like that. That's what you need to be preoccupied with, because the reason that you're having buildup on your hair is because it's not going in. You have high porosity hair, your cuticles closed. It's not letting stuff in. And you guys, pay attention to your hair. not what YouTubers are telling y'all to do. Pay attention to your hair. What is your hair telling you? Love, you said product is sitting on your hair. What is your hair telling you? Your hair is telling you, this is too much. I don't want to let this in. That's your hair's way. Whatever you've been putting on your hair, that's your hair's way of saying, stop putting this shit on me. I don't like it. And I ain't letting it in, sucker. Easy. And when you have high porosity hair, that's how you're able to tell. The shameless plug right here. This is why one of my top sellers right now is the Growth Cycle ebook, because it's 89 pages. And in those 89 pages, I explain to you how to break down your hair growth cycle, how to monitor it, and you end up getting a journal that you can print out and you can keep that journal yourself, because that's what you need to focus on. You need to stop using heavy oils and butters. With high porosity hair, every oil that you use needs to be at least anywhere from a 0. It shouldn't go over a 2 on the comedogenic scale, period. But look, I love you, but you can't say that the YouTubers using y'all for a check. Y'all listening to them. Y'all the ones doing whatever they say. Like, this is the thing. And because I'm not knocking YouTubers, sis, get your money. This is the thing. You listening to her, she's opening the box for the first time in front of you. She going, ooh, I'm getting this for the first time, unboxing, and then using it in the damn video. And then before the video is, you go buy the damn shit, and you know for a fact that the girl just opened the goddamn box. She just opened the box on the camera right in front of you. No, I'm not letting people, I'm sorry, I love y'all, but we not blaming YouTubers. We just, oh, here it is. I'm sorry, I love y'all. I'm not blaming YouTubers for that. Nobody put a gun to y'all head and told y'all to click buy. Nobody told y'all to do that. Our mamas tell us all the time, if Billy Sue jump her ass off the bridge, you jumping too? Shit. Ain't nobody tell y'all to jump off the damn hair bridge. Y'all jump by your goddamn self. And then when people like me come around and say, hey, don't jump, you gonna be bald head as hell, then everybody will be talking all that shit. So we not blaming YouTubers, baby. Y'all not about to be like, oh, see, ain't the one be talking about YouTubers. No. Ain't nobody tell your ass to listen to them. I ain't said no, ain't nobody tell you to listen to her. That was stupid as hell. Ugh. I bought this wine. My husband picked the wine out and it tastes like sour grapes. It's nasty. Just nasty. Tastes like sour nickel pickles. I do not like it at all. How hot? Woo, baby. 4C hair tells you nothing. All 4C will help you realize is what your curls look like. So if you, for example, I have, like when you go buy hair extensions and you buy hair extensions like some clip-ins to match your curl pattern, that's when 4C matters. Like, oh, those curls look like 4C. It matches my hair. That's the only time it matters. Let me explain. You can have two women that are 4C, meaning their curls both look like this, right? Okay? Their curls only look like this. But two women with 4C hair, one got high porosity hair and one got low porosity hair. If the one with high porosity hair, if the one with low porosity hair watches a video made by a woman with high porosity hair that's telling her to go use an intense protein treatment to help her hair feel better, and if you have high porosity hair, it will help your hair to feel better. But if you have low porosity hair, but it's still 4C like hers, and you use that protein treatment that she told you to use just because y'all both got 4C hair, all of your hair is going to fall out. The way that your curl pattern looks has nothing to do with the skin that is protecting your hair shaft. Nothing. 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 Period. Nothing. And if it does, I'll wait. Because people be like, you don't know what you're talking about. But I've yet to have anyone tell me what type of scientific evidence, any proof that, listen, and mind you, in medicine or just in the world in general, like I tell y'all all the time, it goes hairstylist, cosmetologist, trichologist, dermatology. In the dermatology book, in a trichology book, and a cosmetology book, you will never see anything about 4C, 4A, 4B, 4 nothing. Keep in mind, the chart was created by Andre Walker in the early 1990s. When the curl typing chart was first created, when it was first popular, I was like 3 or 4. And dermatologists saw it, trichologists saw it, cosmetologists saw it, and it hasn't been added to one medical book anywhere. Why? Because it holds no validity. It has no factual information. It helps you do nothing, and it holds no value unless you're using it for vanity metrics. Period. Fact check me on it. Like, period. I'm sorry. Like, we're not gonna know. You knowing if whether or not you have 4C hair, 4B, that will do absolutely nothing for you. Nothing. All it'll do, if anything, is break off your hair. Because you listening to somebody that's giving high porosity advice and you got low porosity hair. I have a question, Cyn. What about biotin? What are your thoughts on it? When it comes to herbs, let's say this, any hair growth product, anything that's advertised to grow your hair, as long as the formulation is right, aloe vera is aloe vera. Tea tree, peppermint oil, biotin's biotin. This is the thing. Nothing that you purchase will work on you if your body isn't complete on the inside. If your follicle is blocked, if your body is not able, if your scalp is not able to follow its normal skin cells turnover cycle every 27 to 28 days, it does not matter what oil you put on your scalp. Most of these companies have negative reviews that they do not deserve. Every 26 to 29 days, depending on your body, the skin cells on your scalp end up dying off. And then after they die off, they replace themselves with new cells. So if you're only washing your hair every 3-4 months, and all of those dead skin cells need to fall off every 27 to 28 days, and then you wash your hair, you co-wash it after it's been up for 3 months, and then you put a product on it and wonder why the product don't work. I love you. I'm about to get this braid here out this closet. So yeah, you guys, I just want, as I'm getting this, hold on, let me get this hair. And as I'm getting this hair real quick, I just want to let you guys know, just in case you're just now coming in, hold on, I can't multitask. Hold on, player. I just got to get some braid in here, player. Because I'm not trying to be no skittle diddle out here without the hair in the middle. Wait a minute. Oh, man, I think I am going to have to do it without it because I'm not leaving. Hold on, y'all. Oh, boom. Look at the Lord. Ooh, look at it. Ooh. Ooh. So just in case you don't know, I have a 50% sale going on all of my ebooks, The ebooks that are like $12, girl, you can get it for like $6, and it ain't no extra tax or nothing. It'll be even $6, boom. And the code is FLASH2020, all caps. Flash 2020, all caps, and you have 50% off all of my ebooks, and it's so much detailed information. Saying I trim my hair on a regular basis. However, once it reaches brow strap length, it splits faster. Okay, so what are you doing while it's in what are you doing to it? What is your regular hair routine when it reaches brow strap length? That's something I want you to keep track of. You need to, that's why it's so important for everyone to journal. Shameless plug. That's why my journal is my top selling product right now, because it is so important for you to journal your hair journey. I want you to start paying attention. Like, pay attention to what your normal practices are to cause your hair to break. How are you combing your hair? How are you detangling your hair? How often are you you know what I mean? Like, those are all things that you need to try to like start pinpointing. Because there could be so many different like underlying reasons why you could be not retaining length, and most of the time is just the practices that you have. Because, just to be honest, once your hair gets to a certain length, you don't know what to do with it, and you always have it in a ponytail, and you're just doing stuff that causes a whole bunch of tension. So you just need to start journaling and tracking, like, when are your patterns changing. As it pertains to vitamins, y'all, everything starts from the inside out. One of my ebooks that explains it in so much detail is my one on amino acids. I recommend everybody to get that ebook, and it's half off now, so I think you may only pay like $8 for it, no tax. Like $8. Hello, boom, shablam blam. So it's like, to me, that everyone needs to focus on what they put on the inside of the body. Because remember, everybody's like, okay, coconut oil and all the properties of coconut oil. So coconut oil is great, but guess what? You don't have to put the coconut oil on your scalp to get the benefits of coconut oil for your hair. The point of you putting on products on the scalp is for it to get within the follicle, for it to go down to the hair bulb and reach the bloodstream. Guess what? It's faster for you to get stuff to the bloodstream through you eating it than it is for you to put it on your scalp, sugarfoot. Shaboom, shablam, no ham. Shaboom, shablam, no ham. What we talking about with the church? Now, the edge control, it may look like I'm putting on a lot, but this edge control is like super bomb. Plus, I cleanse my follicles on a daily basis. Every morning. Either every morning or every night. Shaboom, shablam, cha-chicka-raham. Hello, goodbye. Don't say hi to me, sucker. You hear me? And I just want to show y'all something really quick. So many of you have already subscribed. I'm trying to hurry up and do this before my edge control melt. So many of you have subscribed already to my website, and for that reason, my subscribers all got the discount code like this morning at like 7 o'clock in the morning. So I just want to show this to y'all so y'all don't think I'm just one of those people on there like, oh, people buying stuff. But like, these are all of them from today. And then if we click on this, hold on, it's low. Now I want you to think I'm doing no little funny business. Okay. So these are all from today. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. And it'll keep going. I just don't want, you guys get the point. I'm not trying to flex. I just want y'all to know. We really out here in these streets, in these ebook streets. You hear me, bro? What is the website? Moderators, can one of my moderators put the website up on the screen, please? And then remember, once we leave out of here, I'll have thank you, moderator. Once once this video ends or whatnot, I'm gonna put it up on in the description box. So you don't ever gotta worry about that, girl. But I do gotta worry about how the hell I'm gonna get this knot out, girl. I'm gonna answer y'all questions while I'm getting this knot out. When it comes to hair porosity and knowing the right products to use, how to detangle the hair. Now, detangle the hair when wet because the hair is weakest when wet. Yes, girl. You know it, girl. It could be that you're not. Ooh, look at you. I love y'all. Ooh, look at you. Look at you. better consistently could be like a really, really big thing. And that's the thing. I think everyone's focus is on vanity metrics, and that's with everything, like not just hair and life, everything. Everyone is focused on vanity metrics, not understanding that that means absolutely nothing. Everyone's focused on length and what feels good, and you should not be focused on the amount of slip that you have, because depending on porosity, the slip could, having a whole bunch of slip could be more of a negative thing than a positive thing, depending on your level of porosity and the health of your hair. Yes. You said, "You are the truth. My edges are growing so much just by having my scalp clean. Thanks for the knowledge." Look, I literally, like, look, even the people that be in here talking the bullshit, I'm cool with it. I honestly, I want y'all to be in here like listening to me talk and be like, "She don't know what the hell she talking about. I bet you if I do it, it ain't gonna work." And then you do it and be like, "Hell no." Cause guess what though? And keep in mind, I have not let y'all see all of my client calls. Not even half of them. Not even half of them. And I've had so many clients, and they've already okay for me to say this. I've had so many people book one-on-ones with me, and they've been like saying I was one of the ones like, "You do not know what the hell you talking about." And then I detangle my hair with hemp seed oil for the first time, and ever since then my hair been growing like crazy. I haven't been getting breakage, woo boo boo. So I could care less about anybody getting offended, because anybody that's on here talking shit, ain't nobody gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight. You wouldn't burp a grape if your name was Welch's. So I don't care. I want people to grow hair. I'm sick of the America thinking that black women is bald head skittle diddles with no hair in the middle. Bald head Humpty Dumps with no hair in the front. I'm sick of y'all walking around here smelling like goddamn pickle juice. I'm walking in the damn Walmart behind somebody, and the next thing I know, I'm seeing goddamn avocados falling out of her head. I'm like, that girl got some green shit in the back of her head. Come to find out it was whole avocado meat. Come on, bro. Black seed oil is amazing, but right now, I need you guys to look it up. What is black seed oil on the comedogenic scale? Right now, somebody look it up. Right now, somebody look up. What is black seed oil on the comedogenic scale? If you need to know how to spell comedogenic, it is C-O-M. I'm going to start over. Hold on. This is what somebody, at least one person in here, look it up for me. On the comedogenic scale, comedogenic is spelled C-O-M-E-D-O-G-E-N-I-C. And let me know. Somebody Google it right now. Somebody Google it right now. While we waiting for them to Google it, I need everybody to give me a thumbs up, because there's too many of y'all in here. What is it? Somebody give it to me on the scale. It's a 0. That is that easy. That easy for you guys to figure out of whether or not an oil goes on your scalp or goes on your hair shaft. That easy. That easy. Black seed oil is the hit. Yes. Do me another one. Somebody else, somebody research coconut oil. Right now, somebody look up coconut oil. What is coconut oil on the comedogenic scale? Somebody look it up. Hurry up. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. Please, please, please. And let me see those thumbs up while we waiting. Come on, y'all. 5. Y'all see that? Ooh! Oh my God. Babies, bring mommy the bells. I'm about to start ringing. I'm so sorry I don't have the bells. I'm about to start ringing the bell every time somebody makes a purchase online. Oh my freaking God, y'all are blowing these sales up. I need that bell. I'm so sorry, y'all. Okay, yes. Coconut oil is approximately like 1 to 5 on the comedogenic scale. So, you guys, that's what I need you. Wait, what happened? Coconut oil broke me out years ago. Never again. So, 0 is lowest and 5 is highest. 0 is the oils and butters that are least likely to clog the pores and the follicles. And the 5 going up to 5 are the ones that are most likely. So, like I said, don't take my word for it. I didn't make it up. You're going to see I'm not the writer of any of these things. These are scientific facts. So, if you want to argue with me, go argue with the science board. Any oil, and as we're talking, somebody give me a signal and say, if you ask about an oil, look it up on the scale. Let's look it up on the scale. And I'm not saying it in a smart way. Right now, sweet almond oil. Somebody look sweet almond oil up. I know exactly what that is on the scale, but somebody look it up. And by the way, again, my ebooks are valuable. Within the one that is the checklist for you to catch your growth cycle, that ebook has a very, very detailed breakdown of oils that are comedogenic and oils that are non-comedogenic. So, yeah. Boom, there we go. Yes, almond oil is a tool. So yes, almond oil can go on the scalp, but it's not something that should go on the scalp every day. Anything over a 1 should only go on the scalp like on wash day. Like that only should go on the scalp on wash day. So Jamaican black castor oil, one of those oils, amazing, yes, but one of those oils that should only go on the scalp on wash day after you get done washing your hair. So with people telling you, oh, oil pool with coconut oil, it's freaking crazy. It is extremely high on the comedogenic scale. I have to do this whole braid over. No, I don't. I'm not. Oh, well. I'm just not. It's super duper high on the comedogenic scale. Super high. So for somebody to say, oh, pre-poo your hair with coconut oil, block your follicle before you wash your hair. It's literally what you're doing. Block your follicle real quick before you wash your hair. That's what you do when you drench your hair with oil that is anywhere higher than a 2 or a 3. Any higher than like a 3 on the comedogenic scale. Oh, I need the bell. Hold on, I gotta go get the bell after I do this braid. I love you guys so much. I feel like everybody that's leaving out is buying ebooks right now. Ouch. These gonna be some janky little braids in my head. Just to let y'all know. Yeah, safflower oil is that hit, baby. And most of the oils that are super duper duper low, y'all don't even know about. Most people don't even talk about. Thank you. Thank you, handsome. Come closer. Just come this way, though. Thank you, boo. Come kiss. I love you. Come kiss. Well, you can't come that close with the kiss because you got your bonnet on. Okay, never mind. Go play. Go. Because y'all playing. This braid looks crazy because y'all my mirror. I mean, the phone is my mirror, so I don't know what the hell happened to the church's money over here. Thank you. Olive oil. Okay, olive oil is actually pretty cool. Somebody search olive oil on the comedogenic scale for me. Somebody real quick, look up olive oil on the comedogenic scale. Where does olive oil fall off on that scale? I know where it falls. I want you. And the reason that I'm doing it like this, I want... Thank you! I love you! I love you guys so much. I'm not making it up. Look. Oh, shit. See, look. $7.50. $7.50. Look, 50% off. Get you an ebook. Lolly, lolly, lolly. Get your adverbs here. Lolly, lolly, lolly. Get your ebooks here. Will I do a video? I already have a video and I already have an ebook. I have an ebook on what oils on the checklist. My checklist is a 89-page ebook. It's the longest ebook I've ever made. It's $20 with the code FLASH2020 in all caps. You can get it for $10. $10 will make you holla. Honey, whatever you like, honey, I do for you. You want an egg roll? You get the egg roll. You want that French roll? You get that French roll for $9.99. You guys don't like ugly. Thank you. Olive oil is a 2 on the comedogenic scale. Yeah, so olive oil is not the type of oil that will block your follicle. But remember, listen, don't be going in the dollar store and be getting the olive oil that's two for $2. Okay? Because that's not the stuff. Any oil that you put in your head, the only ingredient needs to be that oil. So if it's olive oil, it needs to say 100% olive oil. Don't be going to the goddamn Walmart. The Walmart not gonna have the shit that you need for your goddamn hair. So don't you be going to the Walmart getting that stuff in there and calling me talking about some OC and my hair ain't grow. Don't go to the damn Walmart. Nah. You may have to go to the Sprouts or something, or to, I don't know, what's by you, the Whole Foods or something. I mean, when you okay, this is the thing. Thank you for asking that question. She said, when you have low porosity hair, use a heavy oil when you shampoo, doesn't get it out. Thank you for asking that question because this leads me to the next thing. Woo! So the thing is, we ain't gonna get through nothing. I completely forgot what I was saying. I'm sorry, money distracts me. Not that it's like the first time. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest. Oh, somebody tell me what was talking about. Oh, in the church, what was we talking about? Oh, pastor, what was we talking about? It'll come back to me. Okay, so olive oil for, and then once again, don't just be putting oil on your scalp all willy-nilly just because you want, oh my God. Girl, she just bought all of my ebooks, girl. Wait, look. She just bought all of my ebooks, right? She just bought all of my ebooks and only paid $50. And she bought every ebook I got. Girl, y'all better be taking over advantage of these little coupons. I keep forgetting what I'm talking about. Olive oil. So olive oil is cool or whatever, but don't just put oil on your scalp just to put oil on your scalp. Please remember that you have a sebaceous gland in your scalp, and the sebaceous gland is the gland within your scalp that creates its own oil called sebum. Last time I said something else. Lord, I'm gonna say it again. I caught myself. So that's something that I really, 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 really want y'all to be aware of. You don't necessarily always need to put oil on your scalp. And every time your scalp feels dry or flaking, it isn't always your scalp flaking. It's not always your scalp dry. Sometimes you could be at the end of the skin cell cycle. But we ain't going that deep because that's stuff that I give my paying customers, and I ain't trying to have them mad at me because I'm telling y'all stuff that they paid me to tell them. So. Yes, sweet almond. Yes, I agree. What's your name? Tracy, baby. baby girl. Is that how you say it? My middle name Latrice, so technically you my name, sister, cousin, however that go. Yes, sweet almond oil is clutch. Yeah, nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to say to you, player. Sweet almond oil as a carrier oil for your essential oils, baby. But y'all using flaxseed oil as a carrier oil. You using Jamaican black castor oil as a carrier oil. You ain't carrying shit. Oh! Oh, Lord. Oh! Thank you. I'm trying to show y'all every time so y'all don't think I'm bull crapping. Ooh! Hey, Yaya boo. Yaya is the top moderator of the world, Craig. Not just the city, the world. We need security in the world, Craig. We got people get robbed by Santa Claus and everything. Yaya, we need security in the world. I love Yaya, dog. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know why I be having my phone on mute all the time. Speaking about the scalp, what are your thoughts on store-bought scalp scrub, not the do-it-yourself stuff? Honestly and truthfully, unless you have some type of medical background, herbalistic background, knowledge about the follicle, the scalp, I prefer you to go buy it from the store. Just because you put sugar, because this is the thing, most of the recipes that I see that they telling y'all do it yourself sugar scrub, you ain't scrubbing shit. You ain't removing shit. They getting y'all to get sugar and coconut oil. I didn't prove it to y'all. Y'all proved it to yourself. If you just moved it, if you just came in here, or if you've been in here, go ahead and put on the scale on the screen for me. What is coconut oil on the comedogenic scale? Comedogenic meaning the oils that are capable of blocking the pores or the follicle. We already saw that coconut oil was a number 4 to 5. Mind you, the comedogenic scale goes from 0 to 5. 5 being the one most likely to clog the follicle. So it's an oxymoron. You putting in, ooh, did y'all hear? Ooh. Oh shit. So you end up putting in that sugar scrub, and you putting on the sugar scrub just so you can like cleanse the follicle, but you're mixing the sugar with oil and a butter, or oil, the highest on the comedogenic scale. Ooh! Sugarfoot! The only people that really do good with coconut oil are people with low porosity hair, because low porosity hair has a cuticle that is shut. So that protein seeking coconut oil, it can't do anything but create a barrier on top of the hair. And everyone, this is what the natural community has told y'all to measure if whether or not a product is good for y'all. If it has slip. First of all, I don't know who the hell came up with the word slip, first of all, but that's how y'all determine if whether or not a product is good. Do y'all understand that Vaseline, which breaks the comedogenic scale, causes slip? This is a glass surface. If I put Vaseline on top of the table, it's gonna create slip. Does that mean that it's healthy? Does that mean that it's good? No. It just means that I have created a barrier so thick on top of my hair that it is easy for my cuticle to glide past each other. That does not mean that it is good for my hair. Get into it. Ooh! Ow! Oh wait, that was a... Why is it making 2 different noises for 2 different payments? That's so weird. This is what I want to see. And listen, I'm not against videos on YouTube, but this is the type of stuff that I want to see. Like, if you're going to tell people to use the oil, say, okay, put this in your hair. Like, I'm not even going to... I'm messing up my brain, messing around with y'all. Ooh, I'm looking crazy. And then another thing. I'm coloring my hair back black. At first I was gonna lighten it, but then my hair was like, girl, and I was like, what, girl? And then my hair was like, girl, we don't got time for that shit. We growing this stuff, girl. Don't nobody got time for all of that. And I was like, you know what? You right, cause we moving and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody got time for all that color stuff. What you about to color it for? Anybody gonna see the shit? You in the goddamn house. Plus, my husband, he like it dark. He like it like jet black. He want me to be looking like Maleficent up in here. So, I'm gonna be coloring my hair in a couple of weeks. It's gonna be dark, like black. Black on black. I'm about to read y'all these two comments that I want to address real quick. And I literally forgot them up until this very second. Hemp seed oil. Somebody Google it. What is hemp seed oil on the comedogenic scale? Oh, I'm sorry. I already knew the answer to that. I don't know why I just said that. I've been drinking too much wine. It's a 0. Hemp seed oil is clutch. It's one of my favorites. I don't know why I don't know why. My bad, dog. My bad, dog. I ain't even mean to, dog. My bad, dog. Hold on, dog. I just gotta go. Okay. So... Oh, shit. Wait. Okay. Oh, shit. Wait. Oh. Woo, wait. Okay. So, oh, Lord, my soul. Okay, so first, and that bell ring was for the ebook, right? And then the next one, normally we do this, normally for the donations at the top, we'll do this one for any donation under 20 and this one for any donation over 40. Oh! Lord! Ah! And this one for any donation over 40, right? And so now somebody just became a member. So, I mean, nah, I'm sorry. I'm discombobulated. Somebody just donated $5. Thank you. And then somebody else just donated $3. Y'all know how I get. If you new to my channel, you don't know this. I'm sorry. But if you not new here, then you know how I be when like people start sending money and stuff. It be making me forget what I was saying, what I was doing and stuff. So green is one of my favorite colors. Yes. Everybody is teaching. Somebody said knowing YouTube, they probably said use the basically a really thick coconut sugar and then co-wash after. Y'all need to think about it. So I already told y'all, we already talked about the oils and butters that are comedogenic and non-comedogenic. So then on top of that, we already talked about your skin cell turnover that happens every 28 to 27 days. So y'all packing y'all scalp full of oils that are like a 4 to 5 on the comedogenic scale. And then like, oh, sulfate free. We don't want nothing to strip it hard, girl. You need something to take it all off. You need something to strip your goddamn cuticle butt ass naked. Woo! Thank you. I love y'all so much. Oh! 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 I'm never gonna finish this braid. Exactly. You tell them to. So that's one of the main things that I want everyone to take away. You have to pay attention, excuse me, to the science of your hair. That's why it don't have to be no long drawn out thing. Baby girl, what's your porosity like? What's your porosity looking like? Forget all that 4C, 4B bullshit. It means absolutely nothing unless you're trying to pick a bundle that matches your curl pattern. Other than that, it don't mean nothing. Nothing. You knowing your curl pattern will not tell you your hair's ability to release or absorb moisture. Period. Sugar toots, sweet nips, sweet stacks. What? Okay, so somebody just said use the right oil and you won't need Olaplex. It's not a matter of like needing Olaplex if your hair is bad. Understand that. Okay, for example, when you get old, if you live to be 100, you leaving out this motherfucker with the same amount of teeth that you came in here with, which is 0. Okay, so over time, as you get older, as your body ages, the normal cycles of your body that your body follows, they don't repeat in the same manner. So Olaplex is not necessary. Like so many people, I see people be like, oh, Olaplex didn't fix my heat damage. Nobody told you Olaplex was going to fix your heat damage. Olaplex never claimed to fix your heat damage. Thank you. Olaplex is a bond multiplier and a blonde reconstructor. Ooh! Thank you. I love y'all. Girl, you got me feeling like a money bag over here today, girl. I'm feeling like a whole goddamn money bag. And my daughter's birthday tomorrow. My daughter's birthday tomorrow. Let me tell y'all something. Look, my daughter's birthday tomorrow. Christmas just happened. And then right after my daughter's birthday is my son's birthday on January 15th. So me and my husband, we gonna be spending all of the money that we make into into about February, and then he gonna be spending money he make on me after that. Oh, somebody just became a member. Whenever somebody becomes a member. And you guys, if you are a member, tomorrow, tomorrow there will be videos, but mainly for my members. I think I will have a video complete for everybody else. But members, you guys are going to start getting the full clips. And of course, it's only members that are past a certain tier, of course, because people paid for the appointment. So it can't be like free. It got to be equal to what they pay. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, on a certain tier, I'm going to be including the full interviews, my full hair consults. But the person's face and voice will be distorted and blurred out. But that's still going to be fun. So yeah, Olaplex is excellent, but it has to be a part of your natural hair routine. This is the thing. Most people, and don't get mad at me when I say this, I said don't watch it if you're sensitive. Most people, y'all have no pattern whatsoever. People have no pattern whatsoever. Like for the last 3-4 years or forever, you go 3-4 months without washing your hair, and then one day you just pop up like, ooh, I want to have a brand new routine, and then you expect instantaneously for products that you put on your scalp and on your hair shaft to work and just rescue you. It does not work like that. You cannot build a new house, a brand new house on top of an old dusty ass foundation. If you want to build a new strong house, you got to tear down and gut up the old foundation and build a new one, period. But people, and for whatever reason, women think, and especially my people, we believe that all we gotta do, and whether it's hair products, whether it's starting a business, anything, we believe that all we gotta do is, ooh, I don't know why it's not going on. It don't matter. Everybody thinks that no matter what they do, all you gotta do is just this one little thing, and then boom, you gonna hit. No. Everything takes persistence, longevity. You have to create a routine and a pattern. That's how it go. That's with anything. I have high porosity hair, low density in the crown, and the front of my hair is broke off from rice water and it's barely recovering. How do I keep the length? Cut. Listen, people still get mad at me for talking about rice water. The bacteria in rice water does not die just because you put it in your hair. I already proved it to y'all. There's a video that's still posted, and it shows you the live, moving, living organisms inside of rice water. And then you take that, put it on your hair. Most people that use rice water have high porosity hair like me. High porosity is hair, and I have naturally high porosity hair, not because of anything that I've done. But high porosity hair has a wide open cuticle, so I already recorded it. I have the scientific proof on camera. You watch. I recorded the rice water, the bacteria that forms. I watched it. You can watch it go within high porosity hair and then swell the high porosity hair and then create a layer on top of the high porosity hair. That is why people with high porosity hair that use rice water think that their hair is amazing, but this is the thing. Stop using it and watch what's going to happen to your hair. And this is the thing. A lot of black women are like, oh, it look good today. I've been using it for 6 years and it's good. Do y'all know how long it takes for your body to accumulate the type of damage for you to be able to visually see something? When you get different forms of cancer, especially like a blood cancer or something like that, it takes years for it to form. It ain't you drink some real quick or you smoke one cigarette, you got lung cancer. No, it's over a long period of time. So because you've been using rice water for 9 years and your hair is long, you think that it's doing something for your hair. No, you have living organisms living inside of the follicle of your hair shaft. So yeah, it's giving you nutrients. It's giving you the type of nutrients and stuff that you need for sure. Oh man, Mr. Braid, dog. I take collagen daily is probably why my hair hasn't fallen out. Plus with the oils I need. And love, if you saying that you using collagen and rice water, I'm not trying to scare you, but like from the bottom of my heart. And you don't got to buy no ebook from me. You don't got to buy nothing. You don't got to buy Chick-fil-A. Keep your money on you. From the bottom of my soul, please stop using that shit on your hair because, first of all, you taking collagen. If you just took collagen every single day, and I have a video coming on collagen actually. If you take a collagen supplement twice a day plus rice water and you stop taking that collagen and you stop using that rice water, all of the hair that you got on your head is going to fall out of your head. That is y'all's problem. Not you specifically, but everybody wants instant gratification and y'all don't understand as fast as y'all get that shit, y'all gonna lose it. Because y'all are not doing it naturally. You're not letting your body follow the natural patterns. So everybody want to use rice water because Asian women use rice water, but they wash their hair every damn day. Some of them wash their hair every single day. Their hair is bone straight. Asian women have the straightest hair. Their follicle is perfectly round. The hair comes straight down. Their hair is bone straight. They wash their hair every other day. So you use parts of their technique, but don't want to use everything. That's what I'm talking about right here. It's 2 things you need to be pressed about. Your airflow for your hair growth, your scalp, the follicle, and retention. But all y'all worried about is growth. Nobody does anything for retention, ever. Yeah, but anyway, do y'all have any questions? I'm sick of talking about rice water. Y'all want to use wick rice and boo-boo and smell like boo-boo nickels? Ooh! Thank you, baby. Ooh! See, look, Look, did y'all hear that? It was like 2 different payments, but then 2 different notifications. That's so weird. Not that that matters, but... Yeah, you're over 40, you need those supplements. But if you're not over 40, depending on your body, like she's saying she's taking it like that because that's what her body needs. And I'm sure she's done the research and she knows exactly what her body needs. But if your body don't need collagen and you pumping it full of collagen, you doing too much. Or if your body is, oh girl, it's just so many different properties. So many different properties. What size braids for people with weak follicles or edges? Love, if you have weak follicles or edges, you shouldn't get braids. It don't matter what size I make your braids, I still have to add tension. Size has nothing to do with the amount of tension that I'm putting on your braids. All styles are not for everybody. So if you have weak edges, a weave and braids, it's not for you. If you sweat in your scalp a whole lot, a silk press ain't for you. Every style is not for every person walking the face of the earth. Is not. Like, I don't wear my hair in every style, and I do it. I do hair. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, amongst other things, but I do not wear my hair in every style. I don't. Every style is not for everybody. Every style is not for everybody. If your edges are thin, you do not get a weave. You do not get braids. You find other types of protective styles. Like, for example, these, even though it happened by mistake, but these headband wigs, stuff like that, those are really good options. You putting the least amount of tension on your follicle as you possibly can until you're able to strengthen it. No, you braids ain't for you, Sugarfoot. Hey, love, I love y'all. Hope don't nobody take this the wrong way, but y'all promote other people's channels on other people's channels or on y'all channels. We not promote other people's stuff on my stuff. If y'all want to promote that stuff, then y'all get each other emails. Say, hey, Chickarati, here go my email. Email me, and then y'all can email each other stuff on there. But we not promoting people on my stuff, okay? Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you in the church. Amen. Yeah, Cyn been saving my family for a while. She stopped my psoriasis for making me scratch my head off. My hubby and his... Oh, really? Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. You guys, if you've ever watched a video of mine and gotten anything from me, if you could go over on my website and leave me a creative review, that would be everything. Like, it helps so much. Y'all don't even know. Okay, I really need to finish braiding my hair. Do y'all want to do a story time real quick? These braids are going crazy every which way, but without a mirror in front of me, I don't feel comfortable braiding this way, so I'm just go this way. Hey, girl. And that's why I'm like, I'm going to be coming on here. I'm going to try to do every week. If you miss me a week, then you know you still going to get a video. But I just want to grow my hair on here with y'all just so y'all can see that it's not that difficult. Like, if we keep our scalp clear and our ends maintained, like, everybody's hair grows. Like, it's not that deep. It's just so funny how every month, like, that my hair get longer, you see less and less people calling me bald head. That bitch bald head. She don't know what she's talking about. How do you moisturize low porosity hair? First of all, you have to figure out why your hair isn't absorbing moisture anyway in the first place. And then you have to find oils with small enough particles to get into your low porosity hair. I gotta binge watch your videos, seeing I've already learned some stuff just from this. Girl, yes, girl. I got a whole playlist, girl. I'm gonna leave it in the description box below. I'm telling y'all, like, and everything I'm saying, you can fact check me, bro. Like, go ask your doctor. Since there is so much miscommunication and information, I don't know where to start. But to be honest, y'all, you can't, once again, oh, thank you for the ebook purchase. So once again, I love y'all so much, but we cannot get mad at YouTubers for spreading information that's false. Y'all listen to the shit without researching it yourself. While we just sat on here, I just talked, like somebody just said, oh, what about almond oil? And I just said, Google real quick, comedogenic is where is coconut oil on the comedogenic scale? And when you look it up, not only does it give you a number, but it explains to you why coconut oil clogs the follicle. And this information did not just pop up, it's been there. But nobody listens. Everybody just watches the video. She got long hair, so you listen to her. And then if somebody else comes along who don't have hair as long as hers, you attack them. That's how shit go. Period. That's how shit go. And to be real, it's been all of the cosmetologists that have been like, no, don't do that. Don't put that on your hair. But because we don't have hair like to our butts, everybody like, oh, you bald head, so you jealous. Where in reality, a cosmetologist got a short pixie cut because I got 2 kids. And then I take my first client of the day at 7 o'clock in the morning. And then my last client not leaving until 8 o'clock at night. And then I got to go home and be a mom and a wife. When the fuck do I got time to do my hair? So we keep our hair short because it's easy. Like, I would keep my hair in a short pixie cut because I could get to work and real quick before my client got there, I could put my head over the sink real quick and get some foam wrap, wipe it down, put some papers on, boom. Put a little neck strip around, put my hat on, then my client walking through the door every single day. That's what it was. Get into it. So we can't act like nobody been telling nobody nothing or nobody been trying to put people on game. Because people been trying to put people on game. Yeah, and that's because like all of these accidents that people get with color and relaxers, it's not a toy. Because of YouTube, everybody thinks that like color and weaves and wigs are toys. Because people like, oh, I can do this, I can make it look cute. Yeah, you can make it look good, but are you gonna make it grow though? And you can make it grow, but can you retain onto that length? And yeah, you can retain to that length, but do you have follicle health? Because if you don't have follicle health, every year that goes by, the follicle, your hair shaft will get more and more transparent. And it will lose more and more of its oxygen flow and of its density every year of life that goes by. And that's fact. 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 disgusting stylist assistant. Once again, I'm not the type of person who lets people like play the victim. I just don't. When you went to the stylist, had you booked a consultation with her? Had you met her before? Had you sat down with her and told her what your needs were and what your problems were? Did she make you feel like she had the know-how to address those problems and those issues that you had? If all of those answers to those questions are yes, yes, I sat down and had a consultation with her. Yes, I told her what my issues and my problems were. Yes, I told her that I didn't necessarily want to be at the shop all day. Yes, we had all of these conversations and then she still effed you over. That's one thing, she was dusty as hell. But if you just randomly pick the hairstylist off Craigslist or you just randomly pick the hairstylist off YouTube or Instagram because you liked her pictures, that is your fault. You do not get to blame. And I ain't talking to you specifically. I'm just speaking. If the shoe fit, put it on. Take it off. Nah, rinse it off. Get some new shoestrings and shit. But that's the bottom line. Ooh! Thank you. Period. I love y'all so much. But we have to be real. And we have to be realistic. Like, we cannot just blame everybody. If you went in there and you went and sat down and the very first time that you was meeting her was the first time she was touching your head, that's on you. Sorry. I had 2 kids. I met my doctor before he was in my coochie. I didn't just go book an appointment like, hey, here we got my type of baby. You want to come see my kid? Like, no. I did my research. He was about to possibly cut my uterus open. The hell? Like, come on, bro. Can you ask what's good for Viliago? It depends on what stage of Viliago you have. That's not a black and white question. I can't answer that here. Sorry. Professionally, I would be very, very like unprofessional if I answered that here, because that is not a one size fits all answer. It's not. Sorry. That was gross. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. I'm not making it up. See. What does it mean when your hair starts to turn white on the ends of your hair? It means that your ends are broken and they're all the way dead and they about to give up on life. If they white, they're dead. I mean, okay, because everybody want to argue, oh, your ends are already dead. No, the nerves in your hair are dead. That's where it comes from. But one person listened to one YouTuber say, your hair is dead. No, the nerves in your hair die once your hair comes out of the follicle, because if they stay alive, then while you're getting a haircut, it would be excruciating pain because the nerves in your hair shaft will still be alive. But the inner cortex, the medulla, all of that stuff is still very, very present within the hair shaft. So the whole misconception and argument that people want to have, like, oh, you don't got to pay no attention to this hair because this is dead. The nerves are dead. Nerves in your hair are dead. But the inner workings, the medulla, the cortex, all of that is still functioning very well. Very well, Sugarfoot. Other than that, why would the cuticle exist? What would the cuticle need to protect if nothing within the hair mattered? What would the cuticle need to protect? Girl, they be telling y'all some crazy stuff. And y'all just be like, her hair long. Okay. She know. And people will be like, oh, well, you don't have long hair, so you don't know. That's like, okay, you go to most of the plastic surgeons that's giving, like Dr. Miami, don't got not one piece of titty. Dr. got one titty. He ain't got one titty. But they don't be walking up in there to Dr. Miami like, I don't know if you can give me no titties because you won't even got no titties. They know that he studied his craft and he know what he's talking about. They ain't like, you don't even got, I was going to go to Dr. Miami, but I went in there and you know how they say he real good at like giving breast implants. You know he don't even got no titties. I'm not about to be listening to him and let nobody give me no breast reduction or let nobody give me no breast implants and you don't even got no titties. Like, that's how y'all sound. So because I decided to wear my hair short, don't none of the stuff that I learned in school that I got tested and passed by the state, don't none of that shit matter because I like pixie cuts. That's some stupid shit. Go tell Dr. Miami he can't cut on you because he don't got no titties. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about. But then if I say, like, oh, see him be an extra. No, that's what it is. Don't none of y'all walk up in there and say, well, I ain't let him cut on me. He don't got no titties. I ain't let that doctor deliver my baby. He don't even got no fucking uterus. And so I'm not about to listen to nothing you say about delivering no baby and you don't even got no uterus. Like, I'm not about to let no male doctor deliver my baby. He don't got no coochie. I got issues in real life. I'm sorry. I hope my husband not watching it. I know he just be like, oh my God. Like, you don't got no coochie, so you not about to be in mine. Nope. You is not about to deliver my baby. You do not have no coochie, so you not about to be in my coochie today. Nope. Sure ain't. You won't even got no titties, so you not about to be giving me no titties. I don't care that you did K Michelle titties and stuff. I don't care. You don't even have none. And honestly, Dr. Miami, I feel like that's false advertisement for you to be promoting that you give people ass and titties and you don't have no ass or no titties. Like, I'm just not, I tried to can, but I can't. Shit, I tried to can, but I can't. I wish a doctor would try to charge me all of that money for a breast implants, and he don't even got no titties. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Shit. Period. Thank you. I love you guys so much. Oh my God. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Oh, Christmas already passed. Sound like somebody on the Jesus juice. Nah, baby, this me every day. Every day, all day. 50 Tyson, what you mean? This is me every day. I had a little sip, girl. It's little white Zinfandel in there or whatever that is. I had like 2 sips of it, girl. I ain't no lightweight. This is Tuesday. This is how it is on Tuesday. Jesus, just that's so funny. That just made me think of that stand-up. Who was that deal? He was like, Jesus, first miracles turn water into wine. Oh, y'all, let's keep the party going. Let's keep. Oh, thank you, Jesus. We had just ran out of that work. We just ran out of that work, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. I think she heard back to her country, but that man worked told me. Okay. Love your channel. My channel loves you. So, yeah, guys. I don't remember. Let's do a story time real quick because I'm almost done. Do y'all want to hear a funny story or Lady of the Night story? I'm I'm pretty sure these parts not straight. Ain't nobody in here paying for this braid down. Funny, okay. My brain is going. I'm trying to figure out which one are you gonna do. Oh, I got one. Okay, well, I almost said her name. Okay, so this one client, I'm going to call her. Woo! I'm gonna call her $39.49 because that's how much she just paid for these ebooks. I love y'all. Okay, so this one in particular, if you already heard this story before, I'm sorry. It's the first one that popped up and I'm about to try to think of another one. So this client in particular, oh God. She, I mean, technically it is not funny. She came in, and when she came in, okay, I'm not gonna be able to mince words. If your kids is around, make your kids get out. I'm gonna give it a minute, because I don't know how to trigger this story. Okay, hopefully your children are gone. Hopefully they are gone. Okay, so she came in. When she came in, oh Lord, she was like, okay, Cyn, so I need you to take this weave out for me, and I'll give you extra. And I was like, well, I don't have time to do it today. She was like, no. Like, I understand. Like, I'll give you extra or whatever. She's like, but, you know, I had a really long night last night, and it was a really big group, and it's everywhere. It's everywhere. And it's, like, all within my tracks. So, like, I really need you to, like, do your thing and, like, get it out. I was like, what's it? What do you mean it? And I'm pretty sure if I ask y'all kids to leave, you know what the freak it is. So I was like, what is it? What do you mean? She's like, okay, so this is the thing. Okay, so fuck. All right. Mind you, she's my color, by the way. So last night, you know I only do group, right? And I only do group sessions or whatever. By this time in my career, I knew what that meant because I had been doing hair in Vegas for so long. Group meant that she was a lady of the night, and she only do like more than one, like like 3 or more. So I said, oh, group session. When she said group, I knew what the stuff was that she said would come out. But use your brain. I'm not going to tell you what it was. If you don't know, you don't need to have your ass on here. No way if you don't know what the stuff was. And the stuff. Shit. So I said, oh, no. I was like, oh, no, girl. Oh, no. And so she started laughing. Oh, my God, 10 years so crazy. But no, dead ass. Like, I'll pay you extra. I was like, girl, I am not touching their baby better. I'm not touching their baby better. I'm sorry. And so she starts dying laughing. Like, it was hilarious to her. Like, she thought it was so funny. And then, you know how somebody will laugh so long, and then once they get done laughing, they be like, and go sit down. She was in her, oh my God, you're so silly, seriously, Cyn. I'm like, seriously? I'm not touching baby batter. Like, if you was with him and you don't want to touch it, what make you think I want to touch it? Oh my God, you're so fucking right. Like, I don't even know why I would say that. Like, I'm so sorry, Cyn. Like, you didn't deserve that at all. You've been, like, the most amazing stylist anyone could ask for, and you don't deserve that. Like, why would I ever ask you to do that shit? That's so gross. I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed. And I was like, you should be. And then she started laughing. And I guess the stuff that I say sounds comical. Like, I don't know why she was laughing. I was not playing. You should be very ashamed of yourself for asking me to touch they damn kids out of your hair. I'm not coming in that family reunion. That's you. That's your business. So anyway, she ended up, she wasn't tripping though. She ended up leaving. We ended up booking another appointment. So she comes in. I don't remember the time frame, so don't make me lie. I don't know. It wasn't like 2 days later. It was like a week and some change later. She comes back and she's like, "Okay, so this is the thing. Um, she's gonna come talk to you and see like if that's okay, and then we'll just figure out everything from there. Yeah." And then before I could respond, this girl that was shorter than me walks in the room. Now I'm pretty small. Like I'm 5'1". I think that one was a lie. It's 5. Just know that. She walks in there and like, "Hey, so what?" So, cause she wasn't talking like that. I guess she had her hood voice on. She's from California, and I know this because of what came next. I'm from the Bay, so I'm just letting you know the way we get down in the Bay. Baby girl need her hair done regardless, and I ain't gonna be able to take it out. And how we get down in the Bay. This is the thing. Don't nobody get mad at me or nothing. I'm sure the Bay is hood, but y'all need to think of another word for the Bay. When somebody say they're from Detroit, somebody say they're from Chicago or something like that, you say you're from New Orleans. I'm from the Bronx. I'm from the Bronx, I'm from New Orleans. Like, I get scared. When you say you from the Bay, the only thing that pop up in my head is Baywatch. I'm like, what are you going to do? Are you going to, like, keep me from drowning? Are you going to, like, take me to the beach? I know that shit probably go down in the Bay. I know it do. I'm sorry, I saw shirt and I'm not saying that. But y'all need to think of something else. Don't say the Bay. Anyway, so she come in there. I'm from the Bay. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you can do her hair, little mama. You feel me? You do her hair, little mama. And then I'ma just shoot back over here. I'ma just shoot the one. I'ma just shoot the one. And we don't gotta catch fade or nothing. It don't gotta be nothing like that. No shit like that. We don't gotta catch fade or nothing. And I'm thinking in my head, like, I just lied. I ain't think in my head. I said, what you mean you catch fade? Because mind you, don't get mad at me, California people. I love y'all. But once again, y'all need new lingo. Like, you want to catch a fade? Because I'm from the D. So when I moved out here from the D, like, they was like, oh, you want to scrap? You trying to bang? Like, stuff like that. But they like, oh, you want to catch a fair one? And it's like, a fair one? Fair? Fight fair? So, are you fighting fair? Ooh. You want to catch my fade? I'm like, wait, he cut hair too? They getting haircuts or they fighting? I'm so confused to see a barber. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so she ended up coming over there and she's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she came closer, you know what I'm saying? We don't gotta catch no fade or nothing, you know what I'm saying? We don't gotta run no fair one or no shit like that. I said, well, I don't cut hair. I knew exactly what she was talking about. I'm just a child. I said, well, I don't cut hair, so you don't have to, thank you. See, so I'm like, oh, well, she ain't gonna get no fade. You don't gotta worry about that. I knew what she meant. But I was like, oh, well, she like, little mama, you funny. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line, what I'm about to say, you about to do you about to do my baby girl hair. And that's just how this shit about to go. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, we are the same size. You got titties. Your titties are bigger than mine. What is happening here? So, you know what I'm saying? Because if not, we may have to run a fair one. Because she bottom. She bottom right there. Bottom for y'all. Those y'all that don't know. Bottom mean that's like she the top earning worker. So that's my bottom right here. So she need her hair done. We're going to have to catch a fair one. I said, listen, I don't know if you need bus fare. I don't know what you mean by the fair one, but I'm not doing, is that the same weed? Yeah, because like I'm saying, you going to take her hair out. I'm like, and I'm thinking, you got this old little nut rug. You still got this nut rug in your hair. You still ain't took this little nut rug out your scalp. It's been about 2 weeks and you still got the little nut rug in your head. So I said, look, I'm not taking that out. Like, point blank, period. Like, I don't really know what to tell you. And I'm like, and I don't know if you're trying to intimidate me. I said, and you saying you from the Bay, but I'm from the D, so hell no. We getting money and we riding on them things. What up? Doe, what up? Hey, Doe, what up? What up? Hey, I'm like, so I just started cracking up because in the D we say, what up, though? So she like, oh, you from the D? Doe, what up? And then it's like this, if you from the D, you know, like the boss up, it's from a while back, boss up and get this money, and you go like this. But she was like, oh, Doe, what up? Doe, what up? Dude, what up? You know what I'm saying? We ain't even got cash on fair one, no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna just go and get one of the other ones out there. Shit, you know, fix that shit up, little wootsy bam, bam, wham. And then we'll bring her back in here, little mama. I don't even want you to be tripping. Don't even be tripping. Don't even worry about nothing. Cause you bad as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Saying you bad as fuck. And like, I honestly, to be real, the way that mouthpiece is on you, man, you could be making so much bread. I could have you making about 200-300 a night. I said, girl, she about to pay $350 for the thing, for the weave, and I ain't even got to take my shoes off. You talk about I make $250 a night selling my butt? Girl, if you don't go with yourself, and you my height, I ain't giving you none of my goddamn money. We the same goddamn size. I said, you the pimp. She like, oh no, I'm a pimp Tris, nigga. I'm a pimp Tris, nigga. I said, girl, pimp Tris these nuts, nigga. And then she started laughing, like, you know how it would be like that awkward, like, you crazy as hell. See, it was one of those. And then that's how that one ended. Give me a 1 if that story was feasible enough. I don't know if that was funny or not. It was the first one that popped up in my head. This braid down probably so dusty. The customer was just lazy. She could have washed her. Let me tell you something. They used to have all types of nut butter in their hair. Do you hear me? And then coming into their hair appointments, it's going to sound messed up, but that was one of the main reasons I had my policy and procedure, because, baby, and then All-Star Weekend? Oh, shit, man. All-Star Weekend, the freaks come out at night. What the freaks come out that night? What the freaks come out that night? What? I swear to God. All-Star Weekend. Oh my fucking God. I used to hate All-Star Weekend. Like, I know hairstylists love All-Star. I hated All-Star Weekend. Because this is what it was like the whole week. It was just a bunch of girls that came in like this. I'm so and why do y'all do that? Why do hood rats do that? So we already got this table or whatever. And like, if we spent bands on the table. Bands. You heard me? We got a table at Dre's or whatever. And it's right there next to the table. Big Sean and I'm gonna be in there, and then Dre gonna be in there like whoop whoop or whatever. So we got the table. And we all put in on that bitch, you know what I'm saying? And so that table was money though. It was about 10 racks. And we all put in on it. And we got the bottles and shit. We got to turn up. And then they'll talk about, and these bundles. I got these bundles from her imports and shit. I spent like $600 on these fucking bundles. Boom. But then when it's time for them to pay me $285, I just feel like that's real expensive, because I saw this other girl that's out here and she doing wigs for like $85. But you just got done talk about how you dropping bottles and bands and all, but I mean, we always have time. You won't got no All-Star Weekends to be issues. And they all do that. What is this? No specials? What's that long blink? Like, I'ma just pull a special on my ass because you look at me like this. No, I don't have no specials on my ass. Special these nuts. No. Special these nuts. Let me tell you something. I hated All-Star Weekend with a passion from that. And then it was all of the barbers that I worked around. Oh my God. Like, I've never, women, y'all need to have more goddamn respect for y'all stuff. When I started working, before I started working around barbers, I used to be a feminist. Swear to God. Swear to God. You can ask my husband. Ooh. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh. See? Thank you. These eggs. Yes, I forgot. Sorry, these eggs in your mouth. So, whenever I first started doing hair, whenever I got more popular and stuff, at first you get excited. You're like, oh, people know about me. But then when you in Vegas and people come here for All-Star Weekend, Vegas is very transit. Most people that's here only here for the weekend, and then if they do live out here, they not really necessarily gonna be living out here for that long. So it's not the same type of clientele base that you would have if you lived in a city that was less transit, right? But for that reason, you end up I ended up tightening up my policy and procedure because I quickly found that I didn't want to be the go-to girl in Vegas. Because if I'm the go-to girl in Vegas, I'm the one that all the rats come see for All-Star Weekend. And I'm sorry if you get offended by me calling females rats, but All-Star Weekend brought hood rats. And not house rats. Not the ones that be like, eek, eek. I'm talking about the ones that be like, those are the ones. No. You got, he in the league. Oh, I think he got. Like, those are the muskrats that come from. I swear to God. I'm not trying to be rude. The ones that be fucking with your coin. Those the ones. Call me what you want. Woo, thank you. And then they would be the ones like, so Cyn, so you married and shit? Yeah. How long you been married? At the time, like maybe like 5 years. Oh, so what you do the first time he cheated on you and shit? I'm like, you got something you want to tell me? Like, and then I'm crazy. So she said that, and in my mind, I'm like, do I need to be calling my husband right now? Like, should we FaceTime this dude? Because I'm trying to figure out what the fuck. I said, what do you mean? And then she was like, oh, like, what you do the first time he cheated on you? Because all dudes cheat, especially, like, y'all been married in double digits. I know he at least got, like, one girl pregnant before or something, right? Like, that's so what's up. That's what's up. Like, you've been able to stick with him. You've been able to stick with that nigga, like, through everything. Like, 10 years. But at that time, we were married for 10 years. 6, 7 years, and he done cheated and did all types of stuff. Mind you, I ain't said shit. Like, I just met this girl. I ain't said nothing. And she's like, oh, you gonna cheat and do all this and you still gonna forgive him? I said, girl, what did you talk about? I said, my husband cheated on me because he knows that I'm gonna kill him, her, everybody connected to her, anybody could knew about, all his people, his family that knew something about it. Like, so what are you even talking about? Like, girl, listen, let me tell you something. Look, I'm the girl that niggas come see. Okay? I'm that one. Everybody husband come see me. Okay, Cyn? If your husband wants to come see me, I wouldn't even be tripping. Like, Cyn, I would just hit you up. Like, Cyn, your husband here. I was like, okay, girl, shit. Please tell me if he come over there, girl. Girl, if Ty is over there, girl, call me. Girl. 330-8004, girl. You better call me if Cause I'm more than anything, especially if you cute, I'm mad that I don't know about it, that I'm not over there, and I'm mad that he paying you some of my money. That's what I'm just mad about all of that. So girl, please tell me. But that's how like conversations went at work. But I mean, doing it so long, it's a part of like just like doctors, like you would think like if somebody a gynecologist, you would think they'd be so tired of looking at cooches all day. But I mean, when it's what you do, it's a part of the job. So being young and married, like almost every woman that I came in contact with wanted to tell me how my husband was probably gonna cheat in a couple years, so I should be careful. So next, do y'all want to do questions while I finish these braids up, or do you want to do another story? Questions or another story? Either way, we only doing one more story. But questions or another story? It is so hard braiding my hair with no mirror, bro. Story? What kind of story? Just throw something out there. I'm not going to give you like parameters. What kind of story? Please tell me. So that way, because I've been doing this, I was doing hair for 13 years. I have so many. So like, whenever I try to think of one, it's like all of them just flood my head at one time. So just throw something out there. I promise if you throw something out there, I promise I have a situation like that. I'm not going to be making it up. I've been doing it for so long. In Las Vegas, Nevada. Ooh, this ain't even braided in here, girl. You better braid it, girl. All that hair down. Oh, I love you. Okay, I know I said one, but I got two good stories that just popped up. And then by the time I should be done. So the first one was a client that didn't pay me, and another one was bringing a goddamn baby. So the client that didn't pay me, once again, y'all kids should be out of here. And okay, my stuff on here, this say don't come on here if you easily offended. And I just wanted to take this disclaimer that I'm from Detroit. And that okay. So what had happened was I was minding my biz naive, right? And this was towards I don't want to say to the beginning, maybe like the middle to, I don't know. Anyway. This chick, she got a full sew-in with a lace closure. And nope, one better. Better. So you know how everybody be like, oh, are you gonna travel to do hair? Nope. Hell no. So this story took place in California. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do a pop-up because everybody was like, oh, see, do a pop-up. So I did it in California first because I'm in Vegas. California was super close. Me and my husband, we just made like a little date out of it. So we took the road trip, blah, blah, blah. Get there. This one chick, she already late. Y'all know how I feel about lateness. We ain't going there. She already super late. So I'm irate. I cannot stay in California in any way, shape, or form. Oh my God. So I was already not in the mood. So, and then it takes 50 million years to get everywhere. So everybody was late. And I'm not talking about 5-10 minutes late. I'm talking about 20, 30, want to be almost 45 minutes. Oh God. Oh my fucking God. And then I was at somebody else's shop. So oh God. Oh Lord. Anyway, oh Lord. So she booked a full sew-in with a lace closure, right? And she gets there, like I said, she was one of the ones that was like 35, 40 minutes late. My husband ended up coming back up there, and we ended up going to get food. Oh, I was so fucking mad, bro. So anyway, she gets there, pulls up in this rental. You can tell it was a rental because she had the little rental, little sticker and shit on it. So something just told me. Like I started braiding her hair. And after I finished braiding her hair, she was like, no. She was like, oh, are we doing a frontal? And I was like, well, you only booked the closure. And she was like, oh, well, I wanted a frontal. So I'm like, okay. But something in my mind just told me, like, just make sure she got your money. Like, make her pay you right now. And so, well, yeah. So I was like, oh, okay. I was like, you know what? Why don't we just, I said, since I already got to do, you know, the braid pattern, blah, 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 you can go ahead and pay me now. She was like, oh, okay. How much is it? It's only like $85, right? It's only like $85. I said, love, you think that I got in the car and came all the way to Vegas to California to do full weaves with a lace closure for $85? I mean, like, but I'm just saying no because, you know, like, I paid the deposit. So with the deposit, it came out to be like $120. I said, a frontal, I don't do any types of weaves for less than that. She's like, well, okay, well, I'll just have like my boyfriend just bring me the money. You can just go ahead and put the weave in or whatever. And I just had him bring me the money and shit. I was like, no. I was like, you can go ahead, and I was like, you could just make sure, because you're my last one already. So you can just make sure that you gonna have all of the money, and then we'll go from there. And she like, wait, go ahead, get the money, go ahead, secure your money. She like, oh, well, all I got is my car. And I was at Hollywood Inc. I can't remember the name of the shop. I can't remember. But it had ATMs in it. I was like, oh, it's 2 ATMs right up there. And so she was like, wait, oh my God. Okay. And so she goes outside. Mind you, at this point, I got a bunch of braids in her head. And so at this point, she goes outside. And she like on the phone outside or whatever. And then she come back in and like, how much is it if you just do like a full sew-in with a natural part? And then I told her the price. She was like, really? Okay. And then she went back out and was like, okay, what if we just do a partial? I was like, $150. Okay, let's just do a partial then. And I'll pay you that after. That's not gonna work. You're gonna have to pay me like right now. Oh, what, you don't trust me or something? No, actually, not. No, I don't. Wow, that's crazy. Like, we met and everything, and you don't trust me. I'm like, no, we've met. It ain't been an hour since we met. And since we met, you've been having a problem with the money. So just, you know what? Okay, never mind. I'ma just can you just put in a ponytail real quick? Then can you just put in a ponytail? And I was like, And she's like, okay. And I was like, the ponytail is $85. She was like, you gonna make me pay in advance for the ponytail too? I was like, yeah. You know what? Never mind. It's okay. Never mind. It's fine. And then she got up and walked out. And then I called my husband and I said, I'm going home. I canceled every appointment that I had booked for California. I refunded everybody back their deposit in full. And I told myself I would never go on tour again. And she was one of many that happened in that day. California messed it up for everybody. And that was probably like, that was before my dad died. So that was like, man, what? That was probably like 8 or 9 years ago. Girl, everybody is not like that. I wish that the majority of people were like that, but that is just not the reality, unfortunately. Girl, that's And that's not just, it ain't from state to state. And I ain't saying California are the only ones who do it, but I'm straight. Sorry, y'all. But your girl can't even do it, dog. Chipotle is my life. Oh, baby to appointments. Girl! Ooh, shit, girl. Girl. Let me tell you something. First of all, most hairstylists got goddamn kids. That's first thing. Most of us got our own goddamn kids. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Okay. So if I got my own goddamn kids, not only am I at work, but I'm also on break. The last thing I want to do is sit there listening to your goddamn baby crying. Do you understand me? I don't know why people think that just because that somebody nice that they want to hear your goddamn baby crying. No one walking the face of this earth want to hear a goddamn baby crying. If you go somewhere with your baby and your baby crying and she's smiling because she a nice person. Not because she like the sound of your baby's goddamn voice crying. Do you understand what I'm talking about here in this sanctuary today? Hello? So she came in, and I'm telling you something, it will always be the women who had the longest appointments. The longest appointments, and I have a full-fledged video explaining what I'm doing that's coming soon, explaining how I'm gonna cleanse my scalp and everything after this sets and stuff, so stay tuned. But it'll always be women with the longest appointments that bring their kids. It's never somebody who getting a deep conditioning treatment. Girl, so this one lady, oh, why all my stories got, thank you. Okay, it's about all my stories got two parts. So, this lady in particular, I love you, girl, if you watching this, but you know that was some ghetto shit you did that day. So you probably, if you watching this, you knew your story was coming next, because you know this was some ghetto shit. So, she comes in the first day, and she was getting a full sew-in with a lace. I'm going to show y'all the payments in a second. She was getting a full sew-in with a lace closure, so you knew it was going to take a minute. And she brings a whole, I mean, you know how you can tell it's a new baby, because, like, they barely big enough to hold their eyes open. It was like that. And so she sits it down, and the second she set the baby down, the baby's like, ah! Mind you, I got 2 kids back to back. My daughter's birthday tomorrow. Listen to me. I don't want to hear your goddamn kids. Okay, so she bringing the baby. Every time I came anywhere near her, I think the baby thought I was trying to attack his mama or something. Cause she's like, I'm like, girl, I'm gonna need you to go and take your baby, cause I don't like your baby. Get your baby on. And so after a while, like I couldn't even wash her hair because her baby was screaming so much. And she was my first client of the day, so she was gonna set me back for everybody that came after her. So we ended up moving her appointment to another day. She's super sweet. I love you, girl. She's super sweet. So the next day, I mean not the next day, the next time I ended up rescheduling her appointment for her, which is something that I don't do. But I ended up rescheduling her appointment for her manually. And then after I rescheduled her appointment, when she ended up coming, she didn't have her baby this time, but I just need you to picture this. So this is the phone right here is my station, my mirror. Couldn't get it out. My mirror. And this is the chair my client is sitting in. And right here, this window right here, and all of this back here is another door. And it's a barber, a dude, and right behind her. So she goes like this the cape, right? And so I was doing other stuff, so I wasn't really paying attention to what she was doing, but I noticed she was like this. Like, I noticed there was, like, movement under here. So I'm like, I don't know, I'll come over there. So like, oh, girl, ooh. And this whole, it's a shirt right here, but there was nothing but pure titty. Do you hear me? Pure titty. Just, I almost said her name. So I like ran over to the other side to hurry up and like close the door. Cause they're dudes, they're perverts. They're like, dude, I'm supposed to be titties. So I heard like close the door, and she's like, girl, I'm not gonna give a shit about that. I'm like, I know you don't care, but like, I don't want this to be the titty room. Where they just look across the room and see titties. Put your goddamn titties up. And she's like, girl, I just gotta pump this. And so then she started pumping and stuff. Oh God. So she pumped her boobs there for as long as it takes to pump boobie milk out your boobies. And then she finally put them up, but then once she ended up putting them up, she ended up taking the milk and she started drinking it herself because she said that something it does. I was just like, okay, like, that's fine. And I'm gonna say maybe the following, like maybe like 2 days later, her sister ended up coming, and her sister, I guess she told her sister she brought her baby one day, so her sister thought she could bring both of her kids. So her sister comes in with this double stroller, and it was baby's kids. Do you hear me? They open the door. Hey, my mama here for her appointment. My mama here for her appointment. Is you ready? I was like, no, I'm not. Oh my gosh. She's like, girl, they can just sit right here where you want them to sit. I was like, love, I don't have children in the shop. Mind you, that was the thing on there. And so she was like, excuse me? I already paid a deposit. And mind you, for you to book an appointment, you have to agree to my terms. And one of my terms was don't bring your goddamn kids to my shop because this ain't for the daycare center. But she ended up like grabbing her stuff, getting the attitude, and like slamming the door and leaving. And then she wrote me a review on Yelp about how unprofessional I was and how I don't like kids and something. So, yeah, that was how that cookie crumbled. I'm gonna take 3 more questions and then we are going to end. Shoot away. Yeah, it was on Yelp. Girl, please. People write Yelp reviews about anything. I had so many negative Yelp reviews because I canceled people's appointments after my grace period. My 5-minute grace period. Some of y'all may think that's unreasonable. 5 minutes. If you book your appointment, you booked your appointment 3 months ago. Like, you shouldn't, girl, bye. Look it up. Somebody look it up for her. Is aloe vera conogenic or non-conogenic? Where is aloe vera and aloe vera gel on the conogenic scale? Yes, next week for more stories, guys. Lady Dark Sky, I'm always early to my appointments. I appreciate you. On behalf of stylists everywhere, I appreciate you. Is washing your natural hair every day okay for your hair? I mean, it just depends on what your patterns are. Good night, lovely. Good night. Depending on what your everyday patterns are, yeah, that's too much. You don't want to wash your hair every single day. At least once a week, but you don't want to wash it every day. I wouldn't say do it more than twice a week, but even to me, that's too much. Can you use only one oil on your scalp and hair, or do you have to combine oils? It depends on what your oil. Remember, every oil and butter that you use, you need to know why you're using it. They all have purposes. They all have different molecular structures. So you need to figure out what your purpose is. So if your purpose is to retain length, then you can use flaxseed. Oh, the moon is right there. I'm so sorry. I got so distracted. Oh my God, I love the moon so much. So if your goal is to protect the ends and to retain length, then you'll use flaxseed oil, because flaxseed oil is a 4 on the chondrogenic scale. So oils and butters are broken up into 2 different areas. The oils that are too thick to go on the scalp are oils that are good for the ends, for retention, to hold on to the length, to keep your ends from splitting. And then oils that are lower on the chondrogenic scale, those are oils that go on the scalp to aid in hair growth. That is the difference. What's in my Shea Bay butter? Download one of my ebooks to figure it out. All of my ebooks are 50% off with code FLASH2020. That code is going to end in 24 hours. The 50% off, now there will be another sale, but this 50% off sale will end in the morning. So if you do not get these, if you do not take advantage of this 50% off code tonight, I don't know the next time I'm doing another 50% off sale. There will be another code coming that's going to last throughout New Year's, but the 50% though, nah, dog. Nah, dog. It's already hurt my spirit now. No problem, lovely. Are micro locks or sister locks bad for hair? No. I don't. If you, the only thing I'll say about locking your hair is it's a commitment that you need to be sure that you want to make. You need to have reasoning for doing it. But if you follow the proper procedure and you go to a loctician who really knows her stuff, and it's more than her giving you locks, she knows how, or she or he knows how to give you a proper regimen to maintain a healthy scalp, a healthy hair shaft, I think locks are awesome. Personally, I don't wear them for myself, but I think locks done right are awesome sauce. Are clip-ins bad for hair? Clip-ins are not bad for your hair as long as they're done in moderation. I actually thank you, babe, for asking that question, because I actually have a video coming really soon for clip-ins. 2 videos coming for clip-ins. So clip-ins are not bad. They're actually really good protective styles, but there's a certain way that you're supposed to wear clip-ins. I'm getting them because my 4C hair won't grow without locks and my hair breaks. Yeah, girl, before your hair is breaking, whether you have your hair locked, whether you wear your hair natural, if you do not learn your hair is going to continue to break, because you knowing that your hair is for, like, you, I really, if there was one thing if God came down and was like, it was like, Cynthia, what is the one thing that you can wish away in the hair industry? What would it be? Is one thing, anything. I would do away with the curl typing chart. That would be the one thing I would change. Not relaxers, not chemicals, nothing. But the curl typing chart. Because the curl typing chart has y'all in so much bondage. The curl typing chart means nothing. Only thing the curl typing chart means is how your hair looks, how your curl pattern looks. It means nothing. It has no value whatsoever to teach you how to maintain your hair. But if you with your locks, if you knew your porosity though, baby, you can master your hair and its growth from the inside out if you knew your porosity. Your hair's ability to absorb or release moisture. If you knew that, you'll be good. But you knowing 4C, 4B, that's like you knowing if whether or not you light skin or dark skin. What does that mean? You go to see your dermatologist. Oh, my skin broke out. Okay, tell me about your skin. Well, I'm light skin. She'll be like, okay. Or he's gonna be like, oh, okay, but I need to know more. But I'm light skinned though. I'm light skinned and I use this lotion. No. It means nothing. I need to know whether or not you have dry skin, combination skin, or oily skin. I need to know for your hair. I don't need to know if you 4C, 4B. I don't need to know what your curl looks like. It means nothing. The way that your curl is formed means nothing. Doctor, I'm albino with extremely dry skin. Yes, that's great though. I'm albino with dry skin. That is something that I need to know. Now, I can give you some, now I can tell you some stuff. Now your dermatologist can tell you some stuff. If you say, okay, I have high porosity. Ooh. See, look, y'all. Where's my phone? Look, these ebooks are cheap. She just bought an ebook for $2.77. You can buy, girl, get you one. Get you one, have some fun. Okay, get you one, have some fun. Boom. So that's what I want you guys to realize when you really think about it. Your curl typing chart means nothing. God, if there was one thing I could transform, it would be the curl typing chart, because it has y'all in a chokehold, in bondage, and it means nothing. It means nothing. You saying my hair is 4C is the equivalent to you going to your dermatologist to see what you can do about your skin, and the only thing you telling them is that you light skin. It means nothing. That's just the amount of melanin that you possess inside of your skin. The amount of proteins that you have attached to each other. You having 4C hair means nothing about porosity. Like, ooh, girl. I only use that chart to choose my hair from the store. Yes, that is the only reason we use. The only reason I use the curl typing chart, like when I do brand deals, and you guys have noticed that I've been doing a lot of curlier ones. So for my brand deals, they'll say, I have no problem if you have a hair company. Now you got a hair company, one of y'all running y'all own virgin hair company, and you like, okay, these bundles are 4C, these bundles are 4B, these bundles are, do it. Do that shit, girl, do that shit. That's how you sell your hair. That's how you let people know, okay, this is what's gonna match your curl pattern. That's the only reason that it matters. It holds no validity in no other way, shape, or form. Because two women with 4C hair can both, one can have high porosity, one can have low porosity. So cut it out. Started the ooh, I like this. Chantrice, I hope I'm saying your name right. I started using almond oil on the scalp and castor oil on the hair shaft. They are the only oils I've been using lately for moisture, and that's good. That's good. But how often do you detox your scalp? I need everybody to care. And I'm not going too deep into detail because I do one-on-one consults. Shameless plug. If you want to book a one-on-one consult with me, link in the description box below. It will be there. And it is on my website. You just click on books in, then Chikarati, click it or I read, and then book on me. But I do want you, hey baby, but I do want you guys to know that you need to make sure that you know your body from the inside out. Is not as simple as what oils you're putting on your scalp. Woo! Thank you. Because to be honest, if you are not following the right type of cycle for the scalp, then you're not going to retain any length regardless of what type of anything you're putting on your scalp. If the follicle is blocked, who cares what products you use? Oh my God. Oh, Kimberly said book with her. She helped to get my hair on track. I love you. Hey, Kim. Hey, Kim girl. Is it time for me to stalk you? I'm stalking all of my clients tomorrow. Most of y'all is y'all 2 week or is past y'all 2 week. I've been trying to give people a little extra couple of days. But my clients from my one-on-one coaching calls, y'all can read my testimonials on your own. Yes, the coupon code is 50% off. It's Flash 2020. Flash in all caps and then 2020. But all of my clients know, like, we'll have our consult and then I'll be like, I'm going to stalk you in 2 weeks. And they'll be like, oh, you're going to stalk me. And then they really get stalked in 2 weeks. And I want to see pictures. And I need to see everything that we talked about. And then on top of that, when you book a one-on-one with me, it's not us just sitting there talking. You get 3 PDFs from me, links, and you also get a fillable PDF form where you can keep track of your notes. And then once you book an appointment with me, you're a part of a certain group, and I send like private emails and coupon codes and stuff like that to my clients. Do I have a video on how to dust my ears? Not yet, but it's one coming. Wait. Will you please post the info on how to buy an ebook in a consult? Okay, so actually, I don't gotta post the info. We can do it right here, play them. Papi chulo. Oh, and if you ain't doing so already, follow me on Instagram at @IamCynDoll _I am Cyn Doll _ boom chicka boom. But that's not what we were supposed to be doing. I'm sorry. It just skipped it. Okay. Okay, so you go to my website, CynSmith.guru, shaboom, shabam, and then you click around T and it'll pop up there like that on me. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Oh, and this site, look, you can see how many people been on the website. And so then this right here, this one is the one that's right on the top. Oh, look, and then it's gonna pop up, and then you just put this right there to subscribe to my website. But and look, see, it's telling you who buying what. But this right here, this is the checklist that I've been telling everybody about. So if you wanted to download your checklist, you would just click that, and then boom, it go right to the checklist. But if you just want to get to ebooks, sorry, I'm texting my husband. Okay, if you just want to get to ebooks, this is the mobile version. So we're just gonna click right there. And then you scroll up. And then what that say right there, girl? What that she say right there, girl? It say ebooks. You just click around T. Boom. Sugar out boom. Sugar out boom. Sugar out boom. Sugar out boom. And then you see all these ebooks. Boom, girl. Boom, girl. All these ebooks, girl, out here in these streets, girl. And then you click boom, load more. And when you click load more, only a couple more pop up. But yeah. So all of these. All of those. 50% off. And you can add as many of them to your cart as you want. I'm just going to give you an example. But hold on, I just got to find one. Making sure I'm not showing nobody information. Boom. Okay, look. She just paid. Oh, I don't think it's focusing. It's being a hater. Okay, she bought 8 of my ebooks and paid. Ooh, I love you so much. I love you guys so much. It's taking forever to load. I'm sorry. Oh, another thing I should mention. Whenever you purchase the ebook, as soon as you purchase the ebook, it's going to send you a confirmation email. Within that confirmation email is your downloadable link. So don't be waiting for nothing. As soon as you pay, that confirmation email has the link. Stuff is hating. Okay, and then I also want you guys to remember that you have to put in the code FLASH in all caps 2020 at checkout to get the discount. You can't put the code in and then think I'm gonna go back and then put the code in. Girl, no, girl, you gotta put the code in, girl, before you check out, girl. Okay, girl. Let's see, oil is amazing. To leave in rose oil itself. If you want to smell like roses, rose water is a no-no because it breaks the bond. Listen, so I love you so much. Thank you for trying to help, but that's not true. Thank you. Rose water is something. First of all, I love rose water, but there is a certain way that you use rose water. Rose water is not a no-no. I have 2 or 3 videos teaching people how to use rose water. So teaching people how to make their own rose water at home. So rose water is not a no-no, but there is a certain way that you're supposed to use it because we use too much of product. We think that to use a product, like if you want to oil your scalp, you take this whole bottle of oil and just go like this, where in reality, you take a Q-tip and go like this. So rose water is clutch. Rose water's natural pH level matches that of your hair. Your hair's natural pH balance is about a 5.5, and so is rose water. Woo! Woo! Party people, shake it up. Mama got a brand new bag today. Hello. Store-bought, depending on where you get it from, like Sprouts has bomb rose water. bomb rose water. So it just depends on where you get it from. And everything needs a routine. I think most of the, yes, babe, exactly. Moderation, 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 exactly. And I think most people's problem is everybody like sees something else. Oh, I'm about to use a whole bunch of this. You think the more you use of a thing. You think the more you use of a thing, the more the better it is for your hair, and that's just not true. Sometimes the more you use of something, the worse it is, because you packing layers and layers upon it. No, do not use as the conditioner as a leave-in. Yeah, so that's with any product. If you're using rose water, read the ingredients. If it's not organic, it's not 100% if there are other additives in it. So if it's rose water and haka laka maka chaka chaka baka baka kakro boka haka maka late. Thank you. Haka baka maka late. Then you probably shouldn't be using that shit. If you can't pronounce it, you shouldn't be using it. Period. Yes, a little goes a long way. I love you. Yes, yes, you still have a bottle of oil from 3 years ago. Yes, y'all should not be buying new bottles of oil every month. Like, you literally are only supposed to use enough oil to quote, like, when this dries in the morning, I'm gonna go like this. That's not this oil, it's just a bottle I use. I'm gonna go like this. That's it. That's it. But we go, but I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna go like this. And then I'm gonna keep, and then I'm gonna go like this. And then I'm gonna go like this. That's how it goes. Thank you. Oh, I love you guys. Like, so. Yeah, I love that oil too, babe. I'm gonna look for some for you because I feel like I've seen some before. You said it's no longer sold. I feel like I just seen some. What's the difference between the two herbal 101 books? One is about herbalism and one is just about herbs itself. Do you have any tips for growing your edges back for low porosity hair? Thank you. It depends on why your edges fell out in the first place. I can't fix a problem without knowing what led you to that problem to begin with. That's what my coaching calls are for. My coaching calls, they literally sit down and tell me, ooh! For my coaching calls, they literally just sit down and tell me like everything step by step. Ooh, I love y'all. They literally just sit there and tell me like everything step by step. I get like a play-by-play of everything that's going on with their hair and everything, and then we go from there. But I can't just randomly go off of what somebody be saying. Yes, baby. Let's keep it like that. And look, when you find something that's working for your hair, that makes sense, that's working, that lines up with your porosity and the science that you have hold of, then keep going. Focus on your hair, especially once you know your porosity. Is rose water used to cleanse the scalp? Yes, we're jumping ahead, but that is one of the things that I use to clean my braids in between. I'm probably going to re-braid my hair because I feel like this braid pattern sucks because I couldn't see. So, but I mean, yeah. But so I'm probably going to re-braid my hair in the morning, but who knows? Can you use conditioner as a leave-in? No, you cannot. Conditioner is wax, melted wax in water. No, you don't leave conditioner in your hair. And read the bottle. When y'all read the backs of the bottles. I know YouTubers taught y'all not to read the back of the bottles and not to listen to the chemist that made the goddamn product in the first place. But read the backs of the bottles. Most conditioner bottles tell you not to leave it in past 15 minutes, not to leave it past 30 minutes, 20 minutes. Y'all don't want to listen to the people who made the goddamn shit in the bottle, but you listen to the people who on there who bought the shit in the bottle. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's just crazy, bro. No, do not leave conditioner in your hair. Rinse the conditioner out. Leave the conditioner in your hair for 30 minutes tops. If you have low porosity hair, sit up under the dryer for about 15 minutes with heat. If you have high porosity hair, your cuticle's already open, you don't need to sit under no dryer, girl. Just put a heated cap on, sit for like 45 minutes because you're not sitting up under no hooded dryer. If you're doing it at home, rinse it out with cold water. Stop leaving the damn conditioner in your head. No. Wash your hair. Blow dry it, deep condition it if you need to. Look, wash your hair, deep condition it if you need to. Blow dry it or flat twist it to stretch it out and tie that shit up. Tie the shit up and go to bed, and then in the morning comb your hair. No. No. No, you cannot. No, do not leave conditioner in your head overnight. Do y'all understand? Do y'all understand that the conditioner is only going to be conditioning for a certain amount of time? After a certain time period, the product stops working. Same thing for hair color. After a certain time frame, once color oxidizes to a certain level, it stops lifting. So even if you have color on your hair for a long period of time, after a while, it's going to stop lifting. It will stop oxidizing. Conditioner is only conditioning for so long. After that, it's blocking the cuticle. It's blocking the follicle. No. Stop leaving conditioner in your head all day. It tells y'all to rinse the shit out after a certain time frame for a reason. They don't put the shit on the back of the bottle for nothing. They say don't sleep with the conditioner in your head for a reason. I love you guys. All right, y'all. I love you guys so much. Okay, we're gonna do another one of these. I need you really quick in the comments once this video ends. I need you to let me know what topics you want me to tackle next time. This was just really quick. Oh, I love y'all. This was just really quick. But next time, this was really quick. But next time, if you leave it in the Cosmo, Lord, I need to go, Lord. If you leave it in the comments below what y'all want me to tackle next time, our next live will be like a full science class live. And I hope you took pictures, because if you wasn't in this live, oh well. If you watching it on replay, you get it today. But other than that, it's gone. Lickety splat. So make sure you leave it in the comments below what you want me to tackle live, and I will tackle something live for you. And this is my daughter's board, because this is my daughter's office now. Thank you, because this is my daughter's office now. So yeah, so I'll get a bigger board for you guys if y'all want me to go really, really deep in. But make sure, like I said, you leave it in the comments below. I love you guys so much. I just want to give y'all a little inside scoop real quick so y'all can see, so y'all won't think I was just making stuff up like, oh, she's trying to say people was ordering, but they wasn't. You see that all say wick. Ooh. Voice orders. Look, and then while we're right here, girl, yes, girl, shoot. Girl, you know I ain't making no shit up. Girl, you know I ain't making it up. You just saw it happen right before your own eyes, girl. Look at all y'all with the little blue dots. I ain't even popped them open yet. Come on, get your e-books. Lolly, get your e-books here. Flash 2020 for 50% off. Sale ends in the morning. Get it how you live it. I almost bust my whole ass just now.